Hello everyone, Sam is here from creativetrading.system.com, making this a small video about gold. So let's get started. This is the gold chart, monthly chart I made back in December 7th, 2024, right? And this shows Elliott, my Elliott wave count. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it's wave 3, 4, and then with blue count, wave 5. Out of that, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, and wave 5. To me, wave 5 was underway. And it still is, right? So let's go and take a look at the current, not the current, but last week I made a daily chart, which was like this, right? So this is a gold daily chart, and I made it on the 10th, which was Monday, last Monday, right? Today is Saturday, right? So last Monday I made this chart saying that we will go up a little bit more to the upside around this area, 161% of this extension here to finish up wave 3 and then might be able to draw for wave 4 out of that. This is wave 1, this is ABC 2, then 3, and then wave 4 should be, bigger than 2. So let's see, how it will show up and later on, right? But once we go to the upside and finish up wave 3, and then we fall for wave 4, right? So that's what that was my take, and obviously, usually what happens is that wave 4 is bigger than wave 2. So if this is wave 2, A, B, C, wave 4 could be a lot bigger than that, right? But the idea is that once we finish wave 3, we're gonna fall into wave 4. Right. So going to the upside, I start taking the trades as I found my entries. So this is the first one on the 10th. And you see 270 pip buy orders right there. Every single trade you're going to see, it is exactly by the setup, by the book. Setup with 4 conditions, and my EA is according to that. And the setup is already built in this EA, and then it opens it's a robot, right? So it opens the trades automatically. So this is the first one. Then keep going. This is also my system, and Omar made the system for Nasdaq, right? So I was testing that one for it to see if it is good for gold, and it is, because that's the system gave this entry, and I took that one, and it went up to 130 pip easy. So that was the second one, and the third one continued. That was the first one I just showed you, and then again I closed that one. Then I opened another one, not me, but it's like my ear. Again, it opened the trade here. You can see the small arrow. That's the robot opening the trade, right? So it opened the trade again, 480 pip to the upside. So this is the story going to the upside, right, on that daily chart. Then it start to drop. So this was like, I was like, okay, I'm gonna hold on to it and see, if it start to go up, then again I will go up because the trend is up. But it came down here, so I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, and I thought maybe it's gonna drop for wave 5 one more time, and it did, and I made the trade. This is a small trade to the downside, and that wave 5 is ended here. Again, after that, it start to go up, right? Start to rise, and then I took the trade, the long side. Again, I started to take the trade. This one going to the upside again, then this one going to the upside for 145, and then this one going to the upside for 135. Right? Again, we went up to the that high again for the high of wave 3 that it was posted earlier. We're gonna see at the end. And then after that, it started to drop. That the high was marked with this yellow band, right? So we started to go up again, and from there we dropped big time. And that was the end of wave 3. And then we tried one more time, the channel TL, I'll show you in a minute. And after that, we was dropping, so I was expecting that. So this is a sell order from this chart, not with my setup, a regular setup, but it is like highs in the top of the bottom, taking the trade on this from this 500 box size chart, right? So this was a nice entry here, and all the way here, 360 pip. And then I took this one from the other account as well. This entry was a very nice, beautiful entry, which is this. You can see that. This is by the setup, right? My setup. So this is the end of the story on Friday. This is how we ended up. Now let's take a look at that. This is how the monthly chart currently now at the end of Friday, last Friday, right? Yesterday. So this is how it is now. Weekly chart is more interesting, and this is how it is. So this, if this is wave 1, 2, then maybe we're finishing wave 3 already here, and then we may drop here for wave 4, right? So that's one thing. And then we will go to the upside, whatever, right? So this is the weekly chart. Let's take a look at the daily chart, how it ended up like that, like this, right? So remember my daily chart was, it's way back. So let me show. So it was like going to the upside a little more for wave 3. So we hit this wave 3, then we dropped, then we went up again one more time, but couldn't make the higher high. And this is the drop that happened on Friday, the daily chart. That's the daily Friday day. The full black candle, right? It's like an engulfing candle, bearish engulfing candle. And just like this one here, you see, after that, you had a nice follow-up. You have this one here. This is not only engulfing, but also we call it like an evening star candlestick formation. Beautiful, right? Trade. So this one, and hopefully this one is going to drop. They started to drop again, right? So yeah, so this is a daily chart. And if this is, it's like wave 1, 2, and then maybe wave 3, then wave 4 will come here, and then wave 5, let's see what happens, right? Now, my Renko chart setups, now the setup we're talking about is, so let me see, I have a couple of charts that this is one of those charts, right? Look at these setups. This was from January 15, right? So this was a long setup. Look how much it produced. This one, then this one, then this one. The price must come and touch the yellow line. That's my setup, right? And this indicator needs to be all the way to the downside. So that happened here. This happened here. Here it did happen, right? So there was no trade. This was no setup, but this was it. Even this one wasn't a setup, right? So, but this one is yellow line touched. This is yellow line touched. This indicator all the way down. This here is also, and then this one here also. Now, this is the only one that didn't make any money. Other than that, you can see all of those setups and entries made pretty good money, right? Hopefully, that's what I'm expecting, that this will also go to the upside, because if you pull the fib from here to here, it is 78%, and it is a very nice level here. 2882 daily high, right? And this channel TL here, right? You connect this one and this one, so it price comes and hit that, and it's sitting there. I already made a long on Friday on this one, and I'm holding it over the weekend, and let's see what happened. After this much drop, I'm expecting at least that it will go back to 38% or 23% line here. And or maybe it will go all the way to the upside, make higher high. But this high at this time, it couldn't make the higher high, right? So that's my concern, is that we may not be able to go above this. And let's see. But I'll be happy from here to here. How many pips is going to be? It is going to be 2882, and this is 2925, right? So if we can get there, even 38% is 2911, which is also a very nice level. Let's see, 2911, 2911. Where the heck is 2911? Let me see another chart I have. Okay, this one, yeah, this is, okay, now that one was another box size, right? And let me show you, even a smaller chart than this. And that was also a very nice setup. You can see this rise and then 78%, right? Touch here. And this is area 2882, 2886, right? So now the 38% is coming exactly around daily high of 2911 as well. So this is my count, this harmonic pattern. You can say that X, A, B, C, this is a calculation for a butterfly pattern, and D would be all the way down to 127, right? And if another a way to look at it is the Elliott wave. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 clear waves. Then we can go A, B, C for wave 2 to the upside, and then wave 3 to the downside, if we are going to go to the downside, right? So these are my my analysis, and I will trade accordingly. So for now, next week, it's going to be going A, B, C kind of fashion, around 61% or 78% or even higher, right? So next week, the possibility 90%, I would say it's long. long, right? Maybe with B, we will come down for a little bit short, but the condition is that we must stay above 28.82. It's 78% of this. All right. So let's see what happens. Let's see, right? So this is how it is, and hope that you like my video. And if you like it, then please like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll make next video. I'm probably gonna make about the U.S. dollar index because it has made the turn already and it is dropping, right? So it's getting weaker, and then my pound USD, euro USD setup, long setups, they are playing out very nicely. So let's see what happened in those. So I'm going to make the video and then I'll explain that, right? So this is it for now. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful weekend. By the way, if you want to get these my system and then learn how to trade this gold thingy, right? Sign up for one-on-one and I'll make you master of this mumbo jumbo. And you'll be able to do, even if you do, maybe 30%, 40% what I'm doing, you'll do just fine, right? And it's easy. It's just, about learning. That's it. If you learn how to do these analysis and my charts, this 500 box size and my entry charts and all of that, that's it. All right. So bye for now and talk to in my next video about US dollar index.